Come on. Let's get in some more fly spray. Hey everybody. I am the worst logger in the world for this job, possibly. Why is that? The customer wants everything smashed. He wants it all down. He wants to put pigs in here. He wants all the big trees gone. He just wants it wiped out as much as possible. That's kind of like the polar opposite of what I do. Well, but anyway, I'm trying to change. So I've had this tractor for 4 months now, 3 or 4 months now. For the first time yesterday, guys who moved over and did a little bit of work. For the first time, I actually pulled logs behind my tractor. So that is a long ways from a skidder. But boy, yeah. So everything's gotta come down, around, up the hill. It's like, I don't know, 4 acres, 5 acres by the time you count the edges of timber, and then the neighbors might want some work or whatever while we're here. So it looks better than what it is, honestly, as far as the timber goes. Like those tops up there, there's a couple of ties in there, but they're rotten. And a lot of this timber is like this. It's just junk. So let's try to throw this tree down right here. I'm gonna throw it down. Remember, this is so cool. We're trying to do as much damage as possible. So I think I'm gonna throw it down right in here. I think it'll still hit the ground and smash down some of these small trees like he wants. And we'll just see how that goes. Actually, I'm gonna go this way. And actually, because I want it to actually hit the ground, ooh, I just saw that. Yeah, okay. Let's piss everybody off and not do a full face hinge. Oh my goodness, you're not going to heaven. You're evil. Not using a full face hinge. By the way, I broke my belt yesterday, so my pants are falling down. So I don't know if it does show on film my pants are falling down. I am not trying to be cool or a gangster. I just broke my belt. So he's probably gonna be hollow the whole way up and not worth a bent wooden nickel, but he's down. That's what the customer wants. So we're gonna give him what he wants as much as we can. And we really didn't do much damage there. Whoops. Is this poplar hollow? Nope, but we're gonna wait till the tractor's moved before we cut him. How about this poplar? I want to show this, guys, because I want to be honest, if I'm not using my horses, I know this won't get views or whatever, and that's fine. I just wanted to, I'm showing y'all me using the horses. I want to show y'all me not using horses. And not worth a bent wooden nickel. Well then. Henceforth, why he's giving me the timber, because the timber isn't worth anything. I knew he rubber man's timber. No, I'm not. Try it sometime with the current market. Do as much damage as possible. Oh. Every time you break the camera out, people. Slimy beggar. My pants are falling off bad. This may not work out. I'm going to find me some string. Alright, I'm going to try to redeem myself. That's that tree I got hung up there. Stay up, camera. We're going to try to knock it over with this little fella. I'm redeemed. Good. All right, so we got things hooked up. I think we got 2 12-footers. No, 3. 1, 2, 3. 3 12-footers. It's longer than that. I don't know what we have. Anyway, and then we got 1, 2, 3, 4 tie logs. So not a big load. It'll probably do that other tree, but all right. So first thing in the morning, we're gonna go out with small load. Everything, yeah, that must be 4 12-footers. That's what that is. So I got some sharp turns to make, and we got a big hill to go up. I'm gonna make my turns and then take the slack out of those chains and suck them up a little bit more. Maybe, or I might just pull it. Since this is a smaller load, it'll probably just pull it. That might be 5 tie logs. 4 or 5 tie logs on that red oak. Guess I'm doing, we're going to come out, hoping 2 days, probably will be 3 days. I'll need them out here. The rest of it, I should be able to get to the tractor. hard for the bad filming. Trying to look ahead. I can't tell, but we're on uneven ground. I do have water in these back tires. I'm thinking about putting water in the front tires actually. This hill we have coming up here is, I'm not real good with degrees or whatever. I'm gonna say it's around a 20% slope for a short little bit, and then probably 15% for the rest of it. All right, I gotta make this one sharp turn right here, and I'll pick up back. So, what I had to do is kind of ride on this brake a little bit, twist me around, make this turn nice and slow. These guys drop off that bank, and this is where I should or could get out and strung that chain up. I don't think I'm going to. It's handle it no problem. So, and I think we're gonna grab 6th gear in low range. Truck on up through here, and then we'll grab 4th when we get to the steep stuff. It's rough. So right now we're doing around 4.5 miles per hour. Because all the logs gotta come up this steep logging trail, guys. There's no way I could do it with the horses. Even if I had 6 horses, it'd be rough on them. I guess if I had 6 horses that were in shape, but this old steer trail is here. You know, we're not doing more damage to the woods really, or anything. Well, actually, on this job it doesn't matter. This is kind of my plan with this tractor all along. On jobs that are too long, the other job I have going on, I can come and go from it as I please. It's about 200 acres. I think it's over half a mile back in there, so I'm not going to ask Gus and Boom to drag logs a half mile. Alright, I gotta drive. So we're going to catch the lower gear on the steepest part. We're going to go ahead, engage right there, engage our locker, let our front tires do a wheelie, boom, back down, come up, do a wheelie, walk. I'm going to adjust my draft a little bit, keep that front down a little more so I can steer. So right there, our tire's about 2.5 foot in the air. Come back down. So I should have shortened that chain up. I miscalculated. If I shortened that chain up, it wouldn't be doing all this. That's the steepest part right there. What keeps me from flipping over backwards. Look at those little prongs. I'll stick down the ground if I go backwards. I got $100 in that thing back there, guys, and a little bit of labor. So laugh at it you want, but if I use it for a day, it's paid for itself. All right, that's the slowpoke stuff. Oh man, I forgot. So So, the whole time I've been in business for myself, this is the biggest landing that I have had to work with. I'm so excited. It's so easy. This is the biggest, flattest spot I've ever had to deal with. And boy, am I happy about it. Loading the truck's gonna be so easy. Unhook and unhook. Go back and get some more. It's a good reminder. If your AC isn't working good in your car and whatnot, check your cab filter. Close enough for who it's for. Let's see. Safety first. Stop it line. Push it up. I'm leaving plenty of slack in there because I got to make some turns coming out here. Well, the trail's been getting smoother and smoother as I've been using it. So we'll go faster and faster until I lash onto this thing. I don't know how long it is. I just topped it, but it's 20 inches plus up here. And it's probably 25, 30 foot long. We got the big hill coming up. If I was able to keep on driving this road, it'll pull better and better until it rains. Kind of smooth out as I go along. This thing's pulling really hard though. Don't know how this hill's gonna go. I think what I'm gonna do coming up here, grab third maybe. And engage my blocker. Hope for the best. I could stop and shorten that chain up a little bit more. Well, front end's airborne right there. Walking over. Back on the ground. Well, that was the hardest part right there. We'll measure when we get to the top up here. Not bad for a little tractor.